everyone. For my PBQ, I decided to focus on self-sustaining garden. My goal is to have students research different gardening alternatives to save water and how much water is being wasted by watering plants. So I will give you a brief explanation of the project and go step by step on the tools that they will need to use. So the introduction is pretty basic, pretty much just what I told you. The task page goes a little more in depth into what they will be researching. So they will be researching how much water different plants need. They will use different internet sites, watch videos, any type of research that they can find on the matter. They will have a Google Docs page where everyone will put their information as they find it, and this will keep everyone accountable for the information that they are providing to the group. At the end, they will go ahead and create a presentation they will share with the class first. After sharing it with the class, they will be sharing this with school, district, and city officials who can benefit from their research and who can implement these gardening strategies in the community. So moving on to process directions, I give them step-by-step directions on what they need to do to complete this project. Step 1 is choose their role. Number 2 is individual research. So they will be working individually and then they will be working with the group so that everyone can share their individual findings. Step number 3 is collecting the data, which includes adding all the information that they find on this Google document so that everyone can see it. Step number 4 is a group meeting. So everyone will meet, find the information that is needed, the information that they can go without, and this will help them set up their presentation. So step number 5 is designing the layout of the garden. So what plants did you choose? Which plants did you find that use less water? And what kind of layout are you going to use for your garden? Step number 6 is creating the presentation. And step number 7 is presenting their findings, like I said, to their class, school, district, and city officials. Moving on to process materials. I provide them with a list of links that they might find helpful. If they find links that they want to use on their own, they are able to do that. So the first thing I added was drought information because I believe they need to know what the drought is and how it's affecting them and how this relates to how important it is to save water. The next set of links is for drought resistant plants and other types of plants. And the third one is what others just like you are doing. So I'm giving them links that show them what other students and other schools are doing, very similar to what they will be doing, to give them ideas, to let them know that it is possible to grow specific type of plants and save water while they're doing it. Moving on to roles, I have, it is a group of 4 and every person will have a role. I have the plant adventurer who will investigate different drought resistant plants, flowers, vegetables, whatever they want their garden to be. I have the water police, which consists of 2 people, and their role is to research how much water is being wasted by watering certain types of plants and how much water they can save. They will be working very closely with the plant adventurer to figure out what plants they will be using for their garden. And last but not least, we have the garden architect, and their job will be to investigate what energy resources can be used to plant and what strategies like compost can help their garden save water. Everyone will come together and they will create their presentation. Next, we have evaluations, which is the rubric that they will be graded on. And I let it be known to aim for the highest grade possible. So try to get all 4s in all categories and make sure that you have all of the material that is being asked and requested of you. Next, we have the conclusion. So by the end of this quest, they will have used their critical thinking, communication, collaboration, and creativity to find different water conserving methods and gardens. They will have created their presentation, and I included some questions here that they can think after they're done with their project. And last, we have the teacher's page. Here I explain why it is so important to conserve water and why it's good to expose children to being self-sufficient and creating these gardens that, if they pick vegetables, they can eat from them. They can eat from these gardens. They can save water in their environment. So there's different benefits to creating this project and going through with this project. I also include the California State Standards for 5th grade. So writing, speaking and listening, math, and of course science. So this is what my PBQ is on. I hope that you find it interesting and I hope that you enjoyed it.